Hey YouTube, what's going on? Malicious Intent coming back at you with another deck profile. This one's for the Duelist Cup. So I'm trying to put my best foot forward here, folks. And we are working with, I know we're not used to this tier, Snake Eye. Alright, we're just going to jump right into it. We got two Effect Veilers, one Jet Synchron, one Curry Cardinal Divine Incarnate. That shit can be searched by Snake Eye Ash. It can also be searched by Original Sinful Spoils. We got 3 Snake Eye Ash, 2 Snake Eye Oak, 1 copy of Snake Eye Birch for when you're in a pinch, 2 copies of Snake Eye Poplar, 3 copies of Maxi, 3 copies Ash Blossom, 2 copies Diabellstar the Black Witch, 2 copies Snake Eye Flamebird Dragon. I am playtesting this, but I'm checking 1 Sinful Spoils of Subversion Snake Eye out in this deck. I'm checking it out because it can be searched by both Diabellstar and by Poplar. So, I mean, that's a good enough reason to play a spell that has that kind of impact. 3 copies of Original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye, 1 copy of Divine Temple, 2 copies of Called by the Grave because we don't like Ash Blossom, we don't like Veiler, 1 copy of Crossout Designator for the same reason, 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet. You have a lot of opportunity to send monsters that are in the spell trap card zone with Forbidden Droplet and also dead cards in your hand. 3 copies of Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. 2 copies of Infinite Impermanence. 1 copy of Silvera. And 2 copies of Summon Limit. I'm using this for other Snake Eye players that might see this video. You'll know that sometimes, because of all the hand traps you play, this deck bricks. If you brick but see this summon limit, and I don't want to play 3 because you don't want to see 2 copies, it can honestly allow you to survive for as long as you need to until you decide when to send it from the field to the graveyard, and then you're laughing at that point because unless you're staring down a bunch of hand traps, you've got full combo. Onto the extra deck, 1 copy of Formula Synchron, 1 copy of Herald of the Arc Light, and I'll skip right to this Sprite Elf because the Sprite Elf is what helps facilitate Formula Synchron to make the Herald of Arc Light. And initially you use the Formula Synchron and a Flame Verge to make Baron Lafleur. We also play 1 copy of Draco Berserker of the Tenyi because we're running Jet Synchron, and we got Diabellstar. We got 1 copy of Larusic Assembled Nightingale. This is going to attack directly. This actually comes in a pinch against Dinomorphia, but which is a really hard matchup for this deck. But on top of that, when you attack directly, you get to make Zeus. And this attacks bare minimum 800 direct. So that's why it's really good against Dinomorphia, who bring themselves down to 500 or less life points quite often. 1 of the most important cards, Link Karibo, one of the most important cards. Heat of the Fire Charmer, IP Masquerena, again that Sprite Elf, Nightmare Unicorn, the most important card in the extra deck that always gets banished by Kashtira first, Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flames, 1 copy of Amblo Whale, 1 copy of Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, and finally, the powerhouse Zealantis. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Hit like if you liked this video. Hit subscribe if you really liked it. We'll see you next time for a Snake Eye Kashtira build that I'm working on.